What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the NOA podcast. Bigger co-host Tyler here, my man Trey.
Yo.
So we're gonna get right into it today. Today we have a video about a theory that this woman has, and the theory is date them until you hate them. So
Date them until you hate them.
yeah. I've already watched this video. Trey hasn't, but I'm gonna play this video, and then after that we'll
get into it.
Yep.
Wasn't totally heartbroken after. The reason I was able to walk away from my 4-year relationship is because I dated him until I hated him. Now, I know some people are about to come for me and be like, you should just end it. It's not always that easy. Some people make it really hard for you to walk away from a relationship, or maybe you're really, really comfortable with them. You've been with them for forever, and it is hard to walk away sometimes. So, again, date them until you hate them. So the first thing that you are going to do during this process is not get jealous anymore. They're doing things that hurt you. They know that they're hurting you. There's no reason to get jealous or be spiteful, start arguments anymore. Now what you're going to do is you're going to sit back. You are going to let them disrespect you. You're going to watch them disrespect you. And you are going to keep doing it until you no longer want to associate with them anymore. The feelings that you have for this person are going to start going away because they're disrespecting you over and over again, and you're finally seeing it clear that it's disrespect. You're not jealous anymore. You're just getting disrespected. Now that you're not getting jealous anymore, you are no longer overreacting. They're not getting a reaction out of you. And they're going to start doing probably worse things to try and get a reaction out of you. And what you're going to do is you're going to sit back and just keep not reacting. Now, I will say during this process, you're going to break your own heart a million times by staying around and watching this. But while it's all happening, you're healing. You're already going through the breakup. And most women, when they decide a relationship is over, it's actually over because they've had time to sit around and wonder why the disrespect was happening, or eventually just get to the point where they're not wondering anymore. They just want away from it. So eventually everything's just going to come to a boil, and you are going to be ready to explode. The way that this person eats, drinks, the sounds that they make at night while they sleep, it's going to start to annoy you so bad that you may hate them. But like I said, eventually it's all going to come to a head. It's going to start boiling, you're going to start boiling, and you're probably going to absolutely lose it. Might have a small, manic breakdown, but you're going to realize that you care less about this person than you did, a little while ago when you decided to start this process. The dating them until you hate them process will make you eventually hate them. And when it's time to walk away, you're going to be able to walk away, sis. Now that you've hit your total breaking point, you're going to be able to walk away from this super gracefully. And they are going to wonder, how is she so okay? But really, you've been planning this in your head. You've been dating this person until you hated them. So made it really easy for you to walk away, and pretty gracefully.
If you have to do that, if you have to date someone until you hate them in order to leave a relationship, you shouldn't be dating them. You shouldn't be dating at all. You got other issues you need to work on. I'm just being real, bro. You got other things that you need to be working on inward in yourself, because all that shows me is that you hate yourself. You're willing to put yourself through trauma,
Bro.
years of trauma, depending on how long you stay in that relationship for. For what? The person could start off being verbally abusive to you, but by you not doing anything, they think it's okay, and then they get physically abusive with you. Then they start beating you up to the point where some dudes have killed their wives because of that type of because of the type of man that they are. They're just not good people, and you gonna sit there and take it? Bro, it's idiotic. It's idiotic, and all that's doing is it's going to reinforce to other women that they should take said trauma and sit in it, and then all it's going to do is just going to make you hate the other person.
Yep.
Not only is it going to make you hate the other person, it's going to make you think that all of that gender does that, whether it be a man doing it or a woman doing it, because you're just going to take that trauma and attribute it to all men or all women. It's idiotic. Like, why would you traumatize yourself?
Yeah, to me, it makes no sense. If you are in a relationship in which your partner is disrespecting you constantly, then I think you should leave.
Yes.
There's no need to wait until you get to the point where you now resent this person And the way she was talking about it, you resent that the sounds they make, you resent them eating. At this point, you are
hate
pretty
everything
much
about them.
physically repulsed by this person. And now you're gonna break up with them. Why are we wasting all this time when the first or second time they disrespected you, you could have left?
And you could have found someone that you
Somebody
liked.
exactly.
That don't
So
make no
honestly,
sense.
I just look at it as we're just wasting time.
Honestly, though,
Like why are we wasting this time?
life is short.
Why
We don't got years to waste.
you know what I'm saying? Like why am I now mentally preparing myself for a breakup and letting someone constantly disrespect me over and over and over and over until I have, as she says, a small manic episode to where now I decide, you know what? This person ain't healthy for me. This person doesn't want the best for me. You could have figured that out months in advance when that person disrespected you a couple of times. I mean, hey, if someone disrespects you once, fair. You might want to let that go. You talk to them about it. Twice, okay, dog, what are we doing here? Once we hit 3,
That's it.
what are we like? Why are we still staying in this relationship?
There's a reason in baseball it's 3 strikes you're out.
Correct.
We don't keep giving you
Correct.
chances
Because
like that,
also
you're not going to change.
For you to get to a point where you have a mini manic episode, this has been months, if not years of disrespect, and you have now been changed mentally. Like it has on some like PTSD type of thing. You have now been mentally impacted. Like Trey said, why are you putting yourself through that type of trauma?
And that's the thing. That's my major issue with it. Like we're purposefully putting ourselves through trauma.
We're
now.
torturing ourselves.
Like on purpose.
Correct.
Like you know what you're doing.
Correct.
You know what the right thing is to leave, but you're gonna stay here until you hate them for what?
Correct.
What reason does it serve?
It serves no
So
reason.
then you take that trauma into the next relationships that you have.
And now on top of that, now I resent somebody. Now I actually hate somebody, and 9 out of 10 you're gonna hold on to that hate and hold on to that forever.
You should never have that kind of hate in your heart, bro.
No.
It ain't good for you.
Forgive,
It ain't
bro.
good for you at all.
The Bible speaks about forgiveness. We should all forgive. But the fact that you're not gonna forgive this person. You now hate them. Hate is also a very strong word.
It's a real strong word, bro.
So it's like what
Real strong
So
word.
now I'm gonna harbor this hate in my heart for this person for years and years to come. I don't see what the point of that is.
Yeah. My overall thoughts on this is if this is your methodology, you need to work on yourself as a person, man.
Facts.
Like you need to ask yourself why you want to put yourself through this type of pain. Like why you want to go out of your way to break your own heart in this way.
Yeah.
Why you want to go out of your way to possibly put your life in danger, because the people that you're dealing with, if they're willing to either physically harm you or verbally abuse you over and over and over again, and because they're getting no reaction out of you, they're just gonna up the ante.
Yeah.
That's how people get killed.
Yeah.
That's how really bad things happen to people. And it's to me, I can't logically justify why one would want to stay in, whether it be a friendship or just a regular relationship. Even if your friend was doing something like that to you, bro, you should just leave.
Get about.
Like, that don't make no sense.
No.
The first sign of disrespect that you feel like you can't talk to that person and like work through with them, go. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, go. Why tolerate it? Why sit there and traumatize yourself for years? And my other thing that I got a problem with this, and I'll stop talking, is I've seen women say that their ex treated them this way, so now the new guy gotta treat me better.
Yo, I hate that.
And it's like, yo,
I hate that.
hold
bro.
up, you put yourself through trauma, and now I'm supposed to fix it. Man, get out my face, bro. I'm not dealing with all that. I'm not gonna deal with all that because I wouldn't put myself through that trauma. So why would you? And then I gotta fix it? Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
And it's crazy because, and you know what? I've friends like this who they're currently in a relationship that they know does not serve them, but yet they speak about how their next man has to do this, has to do that, has to do that, but yet they're still entertaining the same man who they speak crap about and who they say needs to do better and who doesn't do better. So they're giving this man everything that he wants, but the next man now has to be 10 times better than what he has, even though at the current moment she is still with him and nothing changes. How does that make any sense? Also, how is that fair to the next man? It's not. And it's like, it's different when you have boundaries and someone disrespects you and you're like, hey, I gotta move on. But to stay in a relationship in which you constantly are being disrespected, and then now you expect the next one to be better, but you won't leave the current situation you're in.
Makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense, and it
Make
makes
no
a man
sense.
sit back and think like,
Why?
why? One, why? But two, do you actually really mean what you say?
Facts. For real though.
Because if you really
For real,
meant
though.
what you said, you would have left.
Absolutely.
But you don't leave.
Nope.
So it's almost like, why would I give you something that seemingly you don't want? Because you haven't left. It doesn't make any sense. Like logically, you break it down, it don't make any sense.
I got no reason to be better.
No.
So why would I
No.
change?
Because if I'm looking at it, why would I be better if he's getting everything? If he's getting the cake and eat it too, why don't I just replicate his game plan?
Exactly.
So then I could also get the cake and eat it
Because
too.
clearly that's all you think you deserve.
Correct.
So, I mean, why would
Correct.
I,
If
why would
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
why should I change?
I'm running the same. Homie's running the same play every
Yeah,
time,
bro,
and
we
he's
got
scoring a touchdown.
Same playbook and all. Just borrowed from him.
That's what I'm saying. Facts, bro. So why am I coming in with new plays, trying to do reverses and end around, and why am I doing all this? Homie's running inside zone, getting 50 yards. So why don't I come and run inside zone? It doesn't make any sense. And for you to put yourself through this type of trauma, and I heard what she said, it's hard to leave a relationship. Fair. It is hard to leave a relationship. I'm not going to take that away. Yes, it's hard, especially when you're with somebody for years and you're comfortable with them. But it's like, why are we staying in something that doesn't serve you, though? Like, just because it's hard doesn't mean you shouldn't leave. Like, that's not a good reason to stay.
As adults, we have to do difficult things every day.
That's what it
I don't
is.
see why this can't be one of them too.
Exactly. So, but date them until you hate them, I think is a terrible theory and a terrible ideology, and I really hope that this doesn't catch on.
The way today's modern age going.
It probably will catch on. And I haven't read the comments on that video.
It had a whole bunch of likes though.
It did have a bunch of likes.
So I mean, if that don't tell us something,
Yeah.
don't know what else will.
We're cooked, boys. Yeah. But that's life. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, comment, let us know what you guys think about this theory, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Have a good one.